Hey guys, I'm Matt Lighty, and this video I'm going to be talking about Sentinel League. This is 3.18 Sentinel, and this is what I'm doing for farming using Apex Sentinel. It is a lot of fun, and it is a nice distraction and diversion from all the arch nemesis shenanigans, because this revolves around doing low-level content and farming unique monsters. Apologies in advance if my FPS seems a little weird. I'm actually having to force cap my FPS because when I don't, everything starts fucking blinking, and I don't know why. So this is all revolving around Apex Sentinel. Mine right here is not rolled very well. Doesn't have to be to do this. Just, you know, you'd like to get quantity or rarity, and that's all fine and dandy. Here's my Sentinel tree. Now, this is really revolving just around the Apex Sentinel. I'm not fully at 30 points, so you can get a couple extra things, but this is the bread and butter. You pick up the empowered extra power. We pick up the sap for enemies. We pick up the the Apex slot to put our Apex Sentinel in. We have they can empower an additional enemy. So this currently says empowers 2 enemies. That goes to 3. If it was 3, it'd go to 4. We're adding 1. This says that they do not touch rares. They only will touch uniques, and they have 30% additional rewards. Bottom left one says there's a 20% chance to have the rewards be doubled, but everything we sap with touch with our Apex becomes onslaughted. Increased empowerment. This has a chance for their cores to be duplicated. This says that every time we find normal ones, they become magic. It's just a little quality of life. And this one, of course, gives us additional Sentinel rewards to get more Sentinel things like recombinators, more cores, and that sort of stuff. And this one is more likely to be less common things. So if we were to be presented with 2 different options, a armor and a breach, it'll pick the breach because breach is less common. So that's the gist of the tree. Deploy our Sentinel by pushing F4. That's what puts it out. It lasts 75 seconds. That's a minute and change. It's enough time to tag all the things we want to. So what are we doing? That's a big question. What the fuck are we doing with Apex Sentinels? Well, one thing that we're focusing on here, and that is Rogue Exile. So we have the Rogue Exile nodes, which is Exiled Will and Ruckus. What this says is Rogue Exiles in your map are possessed by tormented spirits. They're ghosted. And there's an 8% chance to spawn 20 at Thought of Exile. This is like a little bonus round, but this is the bread and butter. This combined with this Unrelenting Torment means all our exiles are ghosted, and they have 30 more quant. You can also travel all the way over here for an extra 20, 30, 60? Math? 60% increased quantity. That's more quantity. This is increased. This is still probably worth going for. You just have to get the bottom 3. You don't need to get Seance. I also have all the way down here, Rogue Trader. This says there's a 50% chance that my exiles will have additional rewards. So this is where like a little symbols over their head for like a unique or a weapon or jewel or whatever. They also are twice as much life, and then the small nodes have a 10% extra chance to contain an additional. That stacks to 30 there. Basically, with the combination of our Atlas device, 2 Chaos means we're spawning in 3 exiles. These exiles are ghosted, and they're stronger than ghosted, and they're going to be extra juiced ghosted because of our passive tree. We then will run around the map using our Apex Sentinel to tag them. 3 exiles there, 3 charges there. They'll all be juiced. And we'll do this in a tier 1 map. You want to do a tier 1 map as high as you can. So if you have a quantity, you want to get at least 70. If not, maybe we can make it higher. This was like 60 plus 20 because it's unidentified. You can get it to be an 8 mod through a corrupted. Just basically stacking quant to make it as juiced as possible. And then we pop this puppy in here. So basically the cost of running this is the map plus 2 chaos. And then we're just going to tag them. And then they're going to get super strong. And they're going to drop a lot of cool stuff. And it's going to be just like a little loot explosion. My build isn't particularly strong, but it's capable of doing this no problem. So we're doing in tier 1 maps because again, we're just like an early solo self-found thing. Although if you do it in frequency, like I've been doing it, you'll get multiple tier 1 uniques a day. Literally, I've gotten like, Barrackshire Spites, Mjolnirs, I've gotten multiple tier 1 uniques. What I'm doing is I have my map open, and I'm just walking around. I clear the map like normal, and I'm looking for my exile. When I find my first exile, I basically have the 75, there it is, 75 seconds. Boom, and I watch my 3 went to a 2. Okay, so first one's tagged. There's the second one. Yep, now I've got 1 tag. Now I've got to find my last exile before I run out of time, basically. I'm going to be careful, obviously, because, again, these things are spooky. And I don't care if you're in a tier 1 map and you're built strong. There's the last one. These things will wreck you. There we go. All right, so they're all zapped. I've zapped my 3. Now I can kill them. And again, these things are very strong. We've got multiple layers of juice to make even a tier 1 map guy angry. And here we go. So that's the loot. That's like killing 1. This is pretty standard, pretty much, for just killing 1. I got a couple maps, I got a unique, I got some jewelry, and you can ID all this, you can ID none of this if you want. It's great for just getting early gear, SSF, and that is the extent of what I do. So I'm going to go back to kill the other 2, and we're going to get some more loot. The spooky part is like the running around, and that's where if you were to die, your Sentinel, which is active, would turn off. However, If you have this, you could be redeployed after being dismissed, meaning if I tagged one, I could just push the button and then put it away again, and then bring it back at whatever I want. This is like the quality of life to prevent you from having to scramble. Now they're over here somewhere. Oh, there we go. So that one rolled the gem reward. There we go. That's that one dead. Okay, we got another unique. Rustic Sash is Prism. Couple gems, some jewelry. He was around here. I've lost him. There we are. All right, this one rolled weapon as his additional type, and let's kill him. Let's see what we get. Boom. All right, this one dropped a couple uniques. We have some Loctonials and a Goblin Edge. Okay, so that was where I would pretty much. That's it. That took what, like 2-3 minutes, and pretty much I would just leave. If you want, you could check the map to see if like your, whatever thing you're farming spawned. So for me, it's Expedition and Heist. I could just like check if Expedition Heist spawned. If I have to like loot or ID, I can. Like, okay, these are shit, drop them, pick up the 6 socket. You obviously might get another natural spawning Exile, but if you don't see one pretty much here, what I would suggest doing is just checking the boss room and leaving. And looks like there's nope. Yeah, we got another Exile sitting in here. That's happened sometimes too. Little straggler. And while I'm here, I might as well just kill the boss in 2 seconds and move on. And this is what I got. I did not get 2 Chaos. If I were to get 2 Chaos, I basically just paid for the run. Alright, I see my second on the map because there's the additional symbol. So I head down here, sap. There we go. You've been tagged. There we go right there. Oh, you know what? I think I just tagged the, I did. I tagged the fucking betrayal guy. The intervention just procced my shit. That can happen. It's unfortunate, but that can happen. Right, let's go find our Exiles. It's like losing your kids in the mall, You just, where the fuck was they even? Alright, there's my juiced one. I don't know where the second juiced one went. Somewhere. And bam. There's our loot. Look at that. Where the fuck did we put our other one? Alright, what does she give for us? Anything? Bam. Some currency, chaos, jewelers, fusing, chance. Let's go check the boss room in case there's ghosts in there. Nope. And we're out of there. Easy peasy. So the other funky thing you could do, that's even if you want to take it a step down, this is like the second you get to maps, right? Sac frags. If you want to, you could also apex sacrifice fragments. So if you're farming at Ziri and you're looking for midnight, you could take your singular sac frags, put them in the map device. This will open up a Val side zone, of which the vessel at the end has like a 30 to 40% chance of getting another sac frag. But you could just apex that boss. The end boss of the area can be apexed. Holy shit. This is much more straightforward and a lot lower scope, but gets the job done. Icon above their head, that means they've been tagged. Kill them, and then they do drop stuff, like there's stuff. Is it amazing? No, we got a 5 link, we got a unique, and then we got a synth weapon. This is like super minimal effort, but that's like a great example. If you have, we tend to have hundreds of extra apexes, and this is a great way just to burn through them fast. If you don't want to do it at 0, you can just blow your sac frags basically to just, farm this sort of content. Let's do one more just to show you what it's like. All right, Sentinel is out. Let's zap the boy. We got the generic reward. Okay, let's kill him, and let's see what we get. If anything, we got a fusing and a chance. Look at that. It's not much, but it's honest work. At the end, we did get a Dawn back, so there's our refund. And you just go, and you go, and you go, and you go. Anyway, that's it. This is what I've been, doing. You want to take a little break from Arch Nemesis. You want to take a break from the effigies and the toxics and all that stuff. Well, doing this and doing the Exile farming, utilizing the Apex Sentinel, do some low-scope farming, is a nice little break, and it does get you some good things. For example, today alone, I got a Respite there. I got a Diden's Dawn there. I got a fucking, where is it? I got Jinx Juju there. Again, like these are things that people want. It's not like you'll get the same results, but you'll get similar amounts of things. And it doesn't take a whole lot of effort, and a lot of easy builds can do it. And I've been Matt Lighty, and you can have a good day. Bye-bye.